CrossFit 75 started about a year and a half ago. When Dave, one of the co-owners, he came up to Scott, he's another co-owner, and he said, Scott, I've got this great idea, why don't we start a CrossFit? And so that year and a half ago, they started looking at, is it feasible, locations, where can we hold it? Because Dave, he's had experience owning other global gyms, for about 20 years now. And so we had this whole idea of attaching the CrossFit to a regular gym. And so after Scott took the level 1 course, became a trainer, a year and a half later after that idea came to be and renovations finished, we opened August 1st, 2014. So I started CrossFit back in 2012. I was sitting in one of my exercise physiology classes when I was in university, and a classmate came up to me and said, hey, you should come try CrossFit. My boyfriend's one of the owners. And of course I said, what is CrossFit? And she says, don't worry about it, just come, we'll set up a time, and he'll explain it all. He'll put you through a little workout, and you can go from there. So the week went by, I met up with the coach, and he put me through one of the hardest workouts I think I'd ever done at that point. From that point on, I realized, wow, I'm not as fit as I thought I was. So he then went on to explain to me that, you can go on if you want and compete in CrossFit, but it's not bodybuilding. And so that was very attractive to me. With that in mind, I kept on. I actually became a coach at that CrossFit. And here I am in 2015 now at CrossFit 725 with the experience I had back then. I'm now able to bring it to all of our members here and share what I love with them every single day. So we recently just moved into this new space. It's about 400 square feet larger working space than the previous location we were just in. The great thing about it is there's a lot more floor space. So the other space we were in was more of a rectangle, and so you'd get eight members in the class and it would feel very cramped. But in here, you get 8 members and it feels spacious. It feels like there's nobody in here at all. So alongside that, we have a system called Wodify, and it's a great tracking system. So basically it takes away writing on a whiteboard, having to remember what was my previous 1-rep deadlift or back squat. And so you can go into the system, plug in your numbers right when you're done your workout, and 3 months from now, you can still see what you did, even though if in case you forgot. In the near future, what we're hoping to do is actually expand this building. So create more floor space, more wall space for wall balls, and try to get a bigger rig in here. As our membership grows, we need more pull-up space. So it'd be nice to have a larger facility to be able to house everybody. What makes CrossFit slightly different from what most people are used to is the fact that instead of doing exercises like lateral shoulder raises, bicep curls, leg extensions, we try to focus more on functional movements that you would say in the everyday world, like squatting, cleans, pull-ups, teaching people how to climb rope. Because in the everyday world, we don't know what we're going to come across. So in CrossFit, we say, train for the unknown, but be prepared for the unknowable.